Good morning, my dear parents and lovely students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. RD School is going to support the digital content for the students. Today, I am going to discuss Grade 4 Science. Before starting my topic, I would like to ask some questions from you. Students, have a look what is in my hand. Dear parents, it's a humble request that please pause the video and ask the same question from your child. Yes, you are right. It is a plant. Dear students, you all have read about the different parts of a plant in grade 3. So, can you tell me which is the most beautiful part of a plant? Dear parents, it's a request that whenever I'm going to ask the question, please pause the same question from your child. Yes, it is a flower. So let's start. Our first block is more about flowers. Our topic 1 is grouping flowers. The aim that we will achieve is compare and group flowers based on size, shape, color, fragrance and structure. Now I request to my dear parents to make ensure that the aim for this concept should be fulfilled. Now I'm going to ask few questions. It's a humble request to my dear parents. Please pause the video for ask the same question from your child. So my first question is, what is a flower? The color part of a plant or tree from which seeds or fruits grow. My second question is, why a flower is important to a plant? Dear parents, do not provide the answers to your child. Let them try. A flower is the primary reproductive organ found in all flowering plants. My next question is, how can we group the flowers? For getting the answer of this question, we are going to do one activity. Are you ready for the activity? So let's see what are the resources which we need. The first one is different flowers. The second one is the notebook. The third one is the pencil. And the fourth one is the scale. Please pause the video and gather the resources which I have shown to you. Observe the flower very carefully. Based on your observation, you have to fill a table. Let's observe. Lily, Kaneer, Sadabahar or periwinkle, Bougainvillea, Madhu Mitali, sunflower, rose, marigold, summer flower, cactus. After observing the flowers, you have to draw this table in your notebook. This table contains 8 rows and the columns depends on the flower you are having. The first column is of flower name. Next one is the size. Next is the shape. Next the color. Next number of petals. Next fragrance. Next structure. And the last is single or clustered. Respected parents, please pause the video for a few seconds and help your child in making this table inside their notebook. After drawing the table, please fill the information like this I have filled. For example, here you have to write the names of the flowers, whatever you are having. Next is the size. In size, you can write like this is a big flower, this is a small flower, and it is a very small flower. You can write like this. In the shape, you can write that this is a shape like a funnel. Then a tongue shape or the cup shape or the plate shape like gold round or the bell shape. It is in the form of a bell. Here you can write the colors. See the flowers colors and write like red, magenta, yellow, pink, which I am having. Next, number of petals. Petals are the thin colored or white part which together forms the flower. These are the petals. If you are able to count the petals, then you can write the number of petals. Otherwise, if there are a lot of petals, then write down the more or less petal. Next is the fragrance. A fragrance means the smell which is coming from the flower. It can be no smell, it can be a pleasant or it can be a mild. Next is the structure. Structure means whether the flower is a soft flower or a rough. You can touch the petal and you can see it. The last column is the single or the cluster. If the plant grows in single, like this lily is a single flower, so you will be writing a single. And if the plant grows in a group, so you will be writing a cluster. For example, this bougainvillea grows in a cluster, so I have written clustered. Respected parents, please pause your video for a few seconds and help your child in filling the table as I did. Now let's group the flowers. On the basis of size, this is a very small flower. This is a very big flower. And these flowers are small flowers. Let's group the flower on the basis of the color. Red color. These are two are also red color. Here is the pink color. These are of yellow color. And it is pink color. Let's group the flower on the basis of the structure. The bougainvillea, the lily, the summer flower, and this madhumitali are rough, and these sunflower, then kaneer, then marigold are of soft. Let's group the flower on the basis of fragrance. The lily, the bougainvillea, the summer flower are of no fragrance. The madhumitali, the kaneer, rose, and the marigolds are having the pleasant fragrance. Respected parents, please pause the video for 10 minutes and help your child in grouping the flowers. As we have done the activity, so let's move towards the questioning part. How many flowers I have used in my activity? I have used 9 flowers. First is the summer flower. The next one is the madhumitali. The next one is lily, bougainvillea, rose, sunflower, cactus, marigold, and kaneer. Which flowers have many petals? The rose and the summer flower. Which flowers are of the same color? Marigold, kaneer, sunflower. Next is, what are the different ways of grouping the flowers? Ways of grouping the flowers are on the basis of size, shape, the color, the fragrance, number of petals, structure, single or clustered. Next question is, why do we group things? We group the things to save our time, to save our energy, to make our work easy, to make our study easy, to know similarities, to know differences, to study their properties. How is grouping flowers as very delicate? Delicate and not so delicate, helpful. As you all can see, in the morning the flowers were blossom, but now they all have faded. So this grouping helps to preserve flower in different way. This is very helpful when flowers have to be carried to long distance. Now look at the S1 of page 9. Dear parents, it's a request. Help your child to write down both the questions in the notebook and to complete it. The first question is, look at the flowers and group them in 5 ways. The first flower is kaneer. Next one is the sunflower. Next one is the lotus. Next the rose, champa, and this is a marigold. Here you have to write the 5 ways how you can group these flowers. The next one is, how does grouping flowers help flower sellers or florist? Florist is the person who sells the flower. Dear parents, ask your child to read page number 2. On this page also, so many information are given regarding flowers. Read 2 more paragraphs from page number 3. After completing the S1, tell your child to complete the question number 1 from page number 6. The question is, give 2 examples of each. flowers that grow in cluster, yellow flowers, flowers that have a strong fragrance, and star-shaped flowers. So let's sum up. We have done the ways of grouping the flowers. We can group the flower in the form of size, in the form of shape, the colors, the fragrance, number of petals, structure, single or clustered. I hope you all have achieved the aim. Thank you very much. Dear student, be ready for tomorrow's lecture. The resources which you need are pencil, one notebook, and a chart.